There, that should be better. All right, thanks, Katie. All right, now you can hear me, right? Okay. So, Clay, hi, how are you? All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to, first of all, welcome to today's live Q&A. This is going to be an opportunity for you to ask some questions and, of course, get them answered so that we can keep you in the loop of what's going on here at Decker. It is the 6th of September already, which I know is crazy, but we're already switching over into that calendar year. New calendar, new month, all that good stuff. And as always, we do this for you to ask your questions as well as keeping you updated in everything that's going on. Hey, Felix, how are you? Good to have you. So I wanted to give a shout out to all of our professional drivers who were out over the weekend and Labor Day. Thank you guys for always being there and supporting us and keeping us moving, keeping the nation moving. Also, shout out to both our night operations team and our maintenance staff. They're 24/7, always there to help you guys. I saw them come through on quite a few things yesterday, and I just want to make sure that they get a huge shout out for all the hard work and dedication that they do for our professional drivers as well. So thanks, you guys. I appreciate it. All right, we've got some birthdays and anniversaries. Last week, we missed the birthdays and anniversaries because we had quite a bit of technical difficulty. But guess who cleaned up their computer and now has space? Yes, actually, George took care of it for me. So let's go back to last week where we had some birthdays and anniversaries that we missed out. I really want to make sure that we get those. Birthdays and anniversaries are part of my they're fun. I enjoy them. So let's give a huge shout out and a happy belated birthday to Art Club. Hey, Art, happy belated birthday to you. Dean Filmer as well. You know, both Art and Dean competed in the TCA championships for their state level. Dean went on as well to go to the national level. All right, side note. Ryan Freeman celebrated a birthday last week, also on the 29th. Chad Rotman celebrated a birthday also on the 29th. Kenneth Camp, happy belated to you as well on the 30th. Robert Skiles also celebrated on the 30th. Eduardo Aguilera celebrating on the 30th. David Burdas celebrating the 31st. Happy belated birthday to you. Samuel Kawai, happy birthday also on the 31st. Elon Lamoth, happy birthday. Sean Lanfear, happy belated birthday. Jean Valmy, all right, happy birthday to you, Jean, on the 1st of September. Terry McDowell also celebrated on the 1st, Terry's on the 2nd. Blake Olson also on the 2nd, both of our mechanics there. Alexa Anderson celebrated on the 3rd. Happy birthday, belated birthday, Alexa. Andrea Kloberdance also celebrated on the 3rd. Happy birthday. Carl Brock, happy birthday, Carl. Davlin McKim, happy birthday. John Roberts, happy birthday, John. Eric Avery, happy belated birthday to you as well. All right, so that was from last week that we missed. So I want to make sure we get everybody for birthdays this week too. This week as well. Who do we have here? Happy birthday. Let's see if I can actually click on the right birthday list here. There we go. Woohoo! Matthew Ekstrom, happy birthday yesterday. Donnell Taylor celebrated a birthday yesterday as well. Brent Ellis celebrating his birthday today. Chad Bandy also celebrating a birthday today. Happy birthday, you guys. Taylor Johnson. Tyler, happy birthday. Darlene Rockwood, happy birthday. Diana Rosales, happy birthday. Jose Rodriguez, happy birthday tomorrow. Teresa Cheek celebrating a birthday tomorrow. Jamie Dern celebrating a birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday. Stephen Mote celebrating a birthday. Charles Reed celebrating a birthday on the 8th. Samuel Reynas, happy birthday. Tim Burns celebrating a birthday on the 9th. Gwirlins Coleman celebrating on the 9th Fernando Lara celebrating on the 9th. Brian Macros celebrating on the 9th. Rashane Richardson also celebrating on the 9th. Happy birthday, you guys. Matt Lynch celebrating on the 10th. Nathaniel Reyes celebrating on the 10th. Wanda Coleman also birthday on the 10th. Happy birthday. Johnny Goodman celebrating on the 10th. Man, this week was packed. Megan Laughlin celebrating on the 11th. Jeff Stoos also on the 11th. And Corey Wensky on the 11th. Happy birthday. Yes, anniversaries. Who did we miss for big anniversaries last week? We had a couple decent sized ones. Jesse Porter celebrating 10 years here at Decker last week. Stephen Erler celebrating his anniversary. Jacob Peterson also celebrating an anniversary last week. David Hamp celebrating 8 years with Decker. Margaret Strait celebrating her 2nd anniversary. Brian Silvero celebrating 18 years. Happy anniversary, Brian. Belated, but yes. Ezra Cadlett celebrating anniversary. Dustin Hanson celebrating his. William Hobby celebrating an anniversary. Andre Buckner celebrating his anniversary, as well as Michael Rusvik, also on the 3rd. And Gregory Allison celebrating 3 years here. And Michael Litwiller celebrating his 4-year anniversary. Happy anniversary, you guys. And this week's anniversaries, we have Annette Johnson celebrating her 5-year anniversary. Lindsay Sporer, 2 years for Linz. Warren Exelman, 17 years. Aiden Lugo celebrating his 6th year here at Decker. Drew Carty celebrating 3 years. April Foster celebrating her anniversary. Skylar Edgerton celebrating 3 years. Willard Applegate, Paul Barno celebrating their anniversaries. Melissa Dominic celebrating her anniversary. And Eugene Person celebrating his anniversary. Larry Adams and Vincent Preston celebrating anniversaries. Eddie Jacobson celebrating 16 years. Happy anniversary, Eddie. And Maria Tegg celebrating 3 years here at Decker. So congratulations, happy birthday, happy belated birthday and anniversary to those of you that we missed. But we were still celebrating. We just didn't have the mic to celebrate along with you. Well, so that you knew at least, right? All right, awesome. You guys, as always, if you have questions, go ahead and put them in the chat. I will answer them according to where you live. So put your zip code in if you have a question on what we have available in your area. Easiest way to do that is if you put the your zip code in there. It'll make it a lot easier for me to get you that information. All right, excellent. Okay, best fleet to drive for 2022. That is us. If you guys have not listened to the podcast here recently, the Night Ops, who we love and adore, and thank very much for being there 24/7. They were the 62nd episode of our podcast. And if you've noticed, we've changed to a monthly calendar on our podcast. So if you haven't checked that out, you can go ahead and do that. You can listen to us on Google Podcasts, on Spotify. You can go straight to us at anchor.fm /Decker Truckline if you want to listen to that. If you haven't already, go check it out. All right? Excellent. Also, speaking of checking it out, we do have t-shirts in. We have our new t-shirts, which were actually designed by, or colored, I should say, by our own Tiffany's young Miss Hayden. So let me see if I can get a picture of this for you guys. See if I actually have it on there. Boom, I do. Good. Awesome. This t-shirt, Hayden colored. This is someone I love, works at Decker. Hayden is 10. So congratulations for winning the coloring contest. We have these available right now, sizes extra small to extra large. They are $15 a pop. If you're interested, you can go ahead and get one. Just get a hold of Steph. Steph's extension is 2000, right? Yes, extension 2000. I always get that one mixed up. So, yes, if you haven't already, please go and get a hold of Steph, and she will get you set up extra small to extra large available. All right. Excellent. Those are the coloring contest, basically, was voted on by our communications team this last. When did we vote on that? Well, it must have been, I think it must have been what? June? Somewhere around there. So yes. Oh, you can also order the t-shirts, Katie says, by going to shade@deckermail.com and getting a hold of her that way. Shade, SHADE at deckermail.com. Decker, DECKER. All right. If you guys want to talk to one of the recruiters directly, you can go ahead and do so. The number is right here on the screen, 888-668-0698. You can also apply directly online at drivedecker.com. So since we're in the middle of congratulations and continuing to go through, the August safety jackets went out this week and a half ago. No, the last week. So the August safety jackets, basically each driver who completes their 6th month of driving here at Decker, accident-free, so preventable accident or DOT inspection free points, at least for the CSA points, you'll receive a Decker Safe Driver Jacket. And for those of you who earned it over the last 6 months, Nathaniel Piper, Edward Rivera, Michael Patello, David Kidd, Christopher Porter, Tyler Ash, Patrick Douglas, Gary Fox, Michael Rogers, Anthony Pastillo, Sean Delancey, Brendan Henning, and Brad Devaney. So congratulations to all of those who earned their safety jackets. Congratulations. Pretty exciting. Speaking of exciting, I don't know if you guys recognize or if you saw any of the posts. If you haven't, make sure that you go and get on the email list or go check your email for info@deckermail.com. Katie's put together a newsletter. It went out on Friday, and usually they go out on Mondays, but because of the holiday, it went out on Friday and of course the Monday before. So make sure that you guys check those out for the most recent what's happening inside the Triangle, the Decker Triangle newsletter. All right, so speaking of, we have had a lot of action in our referral program. We talked about that a little bit last week, but like I said, it was kind of not the best reception last week, so I want to make sure that you guys have a little bit better video coverage here, although I've noticed that it's still hesitant. So anyways, for the referral program, we have had over 75 drivers who've been referred and hired on here in the last, within the year, so within 2022. So congratulations to all those who have referred. Yeah, over 70 driver referrals that have been hired. We've paid out over $117,000 between 51 of our drivers, which means that several of our drivers have multiple referrals. Sunny Henry is leading the pack right now with 5. And if you guys didn't know this, you have to have a minimum of 5 referrals in order to earn or to be eligible for the Grand Champion referral. So okay, so let me make sure that this is clear. We have several different bonus programs. One of them is the driver championships, the Grand Champion, which gets an extra $15,000. That one is earned through scorecards and safety bonuses and, working your way up and voting and all of that good stuff. Whereas the driver referral grand champion, you have to have a minimum of 5 referrals within the calendar year that have been hired on. Plus, you have to have the most of those. So if there's 4 or 5 of you who have 5 referrals, and maybe the 6th person, maybe there's one that has 6, then it's obviously going to be the person who has 6 referrals that will get that grand champion. That's an extra $2,500 in cash on top of all the extra money. Yep. So far, Sunny has earned what? About $8,500? $8,500 here in this last quarter. Just on referrals. I love it. I love it. That's fantastic. We had several people who have earned quite a bit in referrals. Rodney Anderson has 4 referrals. And we have Terrence Crawford, Thomas Potter, Lamar Remington, or Lamar Rembert, Lisa Ormont, all with 3 referrals. Yes, that's $4,500 right there, just in referral bonuses. So not too shabby, you guys. Keep it up. Fantastic work. If you guys want more information on what our referral program is all about, you can go to our website, drivedecker.com/driver-referral. You can also watch last week's live, which was about the referral program as well, and get educated on that. Get a little bit of information on what that all entails. Yes, lots of bonuses as well. All right. Speaking of what it entails, next week is Driver Appreciation Week for all of you who may or may not have recognized that already. So Driver Appreciation Week is coming up. If you will not be able to get to one of the terminals, please let us know, and we will get you your gift, or we'll get your gift sent over to you. For those of you who won't be able to make it. We recognize that not everybody can make it into the terminals, but we still have a gift for you, and we'll be doing live drawings on Facebook and TikTok. So be looking for those. Katie and Tammy will be running around next week doing those drawings, and those are always fun because who doesn't like a freebie, right? We've got some awesome prizes this year. So I really look forward to seeing, I'd love to see facial expressions when you earn these, but you'll be excited to see some of these prizes. They are great. So from September 12th to the 16th, Driver Appreciation Week. Love this week. It's always so much fun. Plus, we get to always have lunch, dinner, all the good stuff, whatever you call it. Lunch will be from 11 a.m. to 1:15 in Fort Dodge for all of you who are able to go to the Fort Dodge terminal. There will be, and that's going to be Monday through Friday, Bessemer, Fort Dodge, Missoula, Des Moines, Minneapolis, Hammond. They will have lunches from 11 a.m. to 1:15. Now, Hammond will be serving lunch on Tuesday and Thursday. Minneapolis, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Des Moines, Monday through Friday. Missoula will be serving on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. I believe Wednesday will actually be at the Haugen Scale on the west side of Montana. Bessemer is going to be serving Monday through Friday, and Fort Dodge as well, Monday through Friday. Breakfast will also be at the terminals for you guys to grab something to eat there. They'll be provided both at Fort Dodge and Missoula all week long. And we're going to have a little bit of fun. Last year, I don't know if you guys remember doing this, but we had a little pre-trip challenge. We'll have a pre-trip inspection challenge and a driver obstacle course all week in Fort Dodge from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. And 3 to 4 p.m. backup time if the weather is kind of but we'll have it for an hour to 2 hours depending on the weather. So you guys, that should be a lot of fun. The obstacle course will be Tuesday and Thursday in Fort Dodge. The office and shop obstacle course will be Monday and Friday. So we'll have our professional drivers competing on Tuesday and Thursday. We'll have some office and shop. So if you guys want a good laugh, just kidding. Well, not really, because some of us, it was a lot of fun last year when we got to do it. Monday and Friday for the office staff. And then pre-trip inspection. That'll be Wednesday. So stay tuned to that. That'll be a lot of fun. A lot of fun on that one. The office and shop. Katie is. Can you see her? She's waving. I'm sure of it. It is one of our favorite weeks. I love it. Should be a lot of fun. It usually is. And there's more to come. You know, we can't tell you everything that's going on, but there's more to come. So look forward to surprising you with that. All right, you guys, we have not talked about some of the available positions here at Decker for a few weeks, and I want to make sure that we're getting some of those questions answered. Also, in addition to that, some of the qualification questions that we've had recently. So let's just take a minute and answer some of those questions here today. If you guys have any for yourself, go ahead and put it in the chat and I'll be answering them as they come about. So Timothy was asking, what do I have in the 29 Spartanburg, South Carolina? 29301, Spartanburg, South Carolina. So we do have flatbed in your area. But it requires 6 months of flatbed experience. Otherwise, we can train if you have over a year. With 15 years of experience, you're looking at 70 cents a mile. Yep. Are you looking to stay out longer, Timothy? Because it looks like you're looking for refrigerated. But we have flatbed. Yep. Excellent. Oh, hi, Katie, she says. Okay, so yes, with 15 years of experience, then it starts you at 70 cents a mile. You have the ability to earn an additional 5 cents a mile on all dispatch miles for the previous month between both our safety bonus and our scorecard bonus. So if you're looking for that, feel free to check that out. And Joey, I think that, double check here, but I believe Clarissa gave you a call this morning, but just in case, Jacksonville, North Carolina, we have flatbed out of there as well. Do you have any flatbed experience? The reason I ask is in the North Carolina, South Carolina, some of these southern states, we do require at least 6 months of flatbed experience. Otherwise, if you have a year of tractor trailer experience, we can train you in that division as well. So yes, we can train you in that division. Teams. Otherwise, if you're in the Midwest, you guys just backtracking here. If you're in the Midwest looking for flatbed, we can train you in the flatbed division there. If you're a recent graduate of a PTDI certified school, you're more, you're closer location, closer proximity, so we can do more hands-on training for you. Kyle is asking, do we do teams or is it solo one-on-one with a trainer? We do offer teams, team driving, but when it comes to training, if that's what you're asking, it's solo one-on-one. Yep, and you are paid while training. And it's $700 a week while you're with a trainer. So you do pay you for that. It's pinky. So yeah, we do train you, or we do pay you, excuse me, while you're with a trainer. So $700 a week. Other than that, it's a guarantee of $1,000 a week. Mm-hmm. So just let us know, where do you live? Kyle, where do you live? Because that's going to depend on what we have available. I'm seeing these coming in. I drive local North Carolina and South Carolina and Poland. Okay. Okay. And So where did you say you were at? North and south. Joey, we can do home weekly. So you've been running local, so you're looking to do regional now? All right, excellent. Okay, so there's that. What else do we have? Altaf is asking 2 years. Oh, I'm sorry, 8 months of experience. 8 months of experience, depending on where you live. Yeah, if you've got flatbed experience, then yes, we can work with you. You guys can give us a call with any additional questions. It's 888-668-0698 to get a hold of one of the recruiters. But to answer your question, Altar, the position, the training, orientation and everything does happen in Fort Dodge, Iowa. So it's in Fort Dodge, Iowa. We'll get you here with either a rental car or a flight or whatever is easiest for you for transportation to get you started. We do have you complete an online orientation before coming to the physical orientation, here in Fort Dodge, which is about 2.5 days, 2.5 to 3 days of orientation. And what that consists of is going through company policies, procedures. You'll have your hair follicle test if you haven't already completed your physical, and your urinalysis. We'll do that while you're here as well. You'll meet with your driver manager. You'll meet with the head of operations, with our benefits coordinator, all of that stuff. Speaking of benefits coordinator, did you guys know that this week, is it Friday? Friday the 9th. It's National 401k Day. It is. We have a 50% match on the 401k. So if you didn't know that, you do now. So take advantage of that. We should get bonus points, right? For the 9th. Is it the 9th? Yeah. I don't know. But 50% match for those of you who are wondering. Okay, side note. Anyways, back to what we were talking about with the flatbed orientation. Yes, you'll come in, you'll do your orientation. If you've got those 9 months of experience and it is flatbed, you won't have to go with a trainer, with a flatbed trainer. If you don't have flatbed experience, then we'll need you to go through the securement and TARP training to get you acclimated with all of that and reborn and ready to go. So, and we do like you to take pictures of the process, like of each load for the first, is it 30 or 60 days? I always forget. I'm gonna have to double check. So between 30 and 60 days where we keep record of that. Just a little peace of mind for you and for your DM as you're getting comfortable there. And yes, once you're solo, you're guaranteed at least $1,000 a week. It's just the training that you're getting the $700 a week. Orientation is $500, paid for $500. And yes, we do have a sign-on bonus right now. It's a $5,000 sign-on bonus. It's an accelerated sign-on bonus. So you get, if you run over 20,000 miles as a flatbed driver within the quarter, you'll get an additional 5 cents a mile on all the miles over 20,000. But that's in addition to the $5,000 that you get for the sign-on bonus. And that breaks out into 2 quarterly payments. So it's $1,250 each quarter for the sign-on bonus. But if you, like I said, if you run over 20,000 for the quarter, you'll get an additional 5 cents a mile on all the miles over that. Cool? All right. What else can I tell you? The trucks, they're mostly the 579 Peterbilts. We have some 860 Volvos and a few Freightliner Cascadia Evolutions. They are all equipped with all kinds of amenities. Yes, they have APUs in them. They're automatics. They have APUs and inverters, refrigerators, microwaves, 22-inch televisions, Epic View satellite TV, satellite programming. It's 100 plus channels, and yes, the Sunday ticket is part of that. We have what else do we have? Air ride seats. We have some of the extra fluids, just in case you need them. Make sure that you've got the extra fluids for your truck. Of course, AC, Wi-Fi, free Wi-Fi, Transflow Geotab systems with the navigation, the communications for you and your driver manager. We have both the inward and outward facing event recorders through either Lytx or SmartDrive, or switching over to Lytx, so that'll be 100%. We have the fuel routing as well. What else do we have? We have 24/7 maintenance support staff. We have our 24/7 operations as well. Our night operations is there to take over, and I was bragging about them a little bit earlier today, but they're there to take over once the full staff is off for the day. So Monday through Friday. Cool. Yeah, so you have a heck of a support system, double bunk trucks as well. They are very well equipped, all kinds of amenities, all kinds of comforts, so that you can work hard and play hard, right? Yeah, you can relax when it's time to relax and enjoy yourself. So, yes, let me see what else I'm missing questions wise. 8 months, how many miles? The miles are going to depend more on where you live. So, Altaf, if you could, oh, you live in Greensboro, North Carolina. Okay, so if you're going home on a weekly basis, you're probably looking at what, about 23 to 2,400 miles a week, I would imagine, in that division. If you were staying out 2 weeks at a time and coming home every other weekend, you're probably looking about 2,600, possibly more on a weekly basis. You're guaranteed at least $1,000 a week. Mm-hmm. And with your rate of pay per mile, I don't think I answered that actually, now that I say that. Your rate of pay per mile, even though you're guaranteed the $1,000 a week, your rate of pay per mile is 56 cents a mile to start with just those 8 months of experience. You'll get a penny raise after 90 days and then every year on your anniversary as well. Mm-hmm. Yep, so 56 cents a mile. Guarantee of at least $1,000 a week, and like I said, with the average miles, you're looking with about, let's say 2,400 is probably about right for the weekly. You are probably looking at about $1,500 a week or so, $1,500 a week. Yep, on average. On average. Other questions I've got here. All right, so let's see. Frederick says refrigerated, Fort Wayne, Indiana. Awesome. Okay, let me see what all I have in Fort Wayne. I think I have a couple different options. Let's see. That zip code 46802. Excellent. Okay, yes, I do have a couple of different options. If you're looking for refrigerated, we can do home weekly. We can, let's see. Do I have the right zip code for you? Nope. Okay, Frederick, we do have refrigerated, we have flatbed, we have home weekly, like you asked. 13 years of experience. That is going to put you roughly 68 cents a mile. Not roughly, right at 68 cents a mile. 10 cents of that is per diem, so you're not taxed on it. Like I said, get you home weekly. So with the refrigerated division, it's not always home on Saturday and Sunday. Sometimes it's a Sunday, Monday. Sometimes it's Saturday, Sunday. But the cutoff is Sunday night at 10 p.m. So that's the cutoff for your paperwork in order to get paid that following Friday. You get paid every Friday, you guys, direct deposit. So you need to have your paperwork in by Sunday at 10 p.m. in order to get paid. Now, I should mention that we have guaranteed pay or minimum pay for pretty much any of our positions that are over the road or regional. That being said, there are obviously qualifications for that. So let's go through that if you have a moment. You have guaranteed pay qualifications are, you need to be available for dispatch at least 5 days out of the week, no load refusals, no driver service failures, so no late loads, no CSA points for the week, no preventable accidents for the week. And remember, you guys, it is week by week. So whatever happened the week prior or whatever happens the week afterwards, it has no bearing on that specific week. And then the last qualification, the 6th one, is make sure you get your paperwork in on time. The cutoff is at 10 p.m. That's it. Those are the qualifications. Pretty easy, I recognize, but let us know if you have any questions on that. You need to be consistent with those qualifications and from week to week. So every week is going to be dependent on that specific week. Otherwise, you'll get your rate of pay per mile. And the rate of pay per mile could very likely and most likely will exceed that $1,000 minimum. In some cases, like for this Fort Wayne, Indiana area, if you're looking for flatbed, we can guarantee you $1,450 a week in the flatbed division and home weekly. With the flatbed, you're coming home on a Friday night or a Saturday morning usually, so you've got your Saturday, Sunday off, and then you're leaving back out either Sunday night or Monday morning for an early Monday morning delivery. That's the norm for flatbed. And yes, $1,450 a week is the guaranteed pay for that flatbed division and home weekly in your area. It does depend on where you live on what our guaranteed pay is. Oh, so it's $1,000 across the board, but some areas we are able to offer a little bit more for that guaranteed pay. So just let us know where you live. Your Fort Wayne, Indiana, that's you specifically. It's the $1,450. So let us know, 888-668-0698 for more details on that. But yes, that's absolutely, we'll be able to answer more questions for that. Yep. A minimum of $1,000 a week. And then home weekly, yes. That's for the refrigerated division, Frederick. Mm-hmm. Okay. And Kyle, where did you say you live? Oh. Justin lives 7307 Perry, Oklahoma. Yes, 3 years. We have OTR refrigerated. Yep, and 3 years of experience would start you at 58 cents a mile. Yep, with a penny raise after 90 days and every year on your anniversary. Yes, you'd also qualify for the $5,000 sign-on bonus. Pays quarterly. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. All right, just trying to answer all these questions. Are you coming in? When you okay, Clancy, just one sec. What are you saying? I got you. No, it is just so yes, it's to get your information and get you qualified. Yes. Yep. No problem. No problem. Someone was asking about teams a little bit earlier. Yes, we do have some team options as well. The teams would start you at a base of 60 cents a mile, and it just goes up from there. So $60 is what you get paid every single week, direct deposit. But because our teams have a mileage tier, so the more miles you run, the more pay you get per mile, that is actually paid in the month following when you ran it. So the 60 cents a mile is what you're paid every single week, but the extra cents per mile is going to be paid on a bonus the third week of the month following when you ran it. And that's for the refrigerated teams. We don't have teams in Flatbed currently. So refrigerated teams, right now we have a position from Lockport, Illinois to Colorado Springs, Colorado. That is a dedicated teams. It's home weekly, and it's $6,500, or excuse me, 6,500 miles a week on average. On average. Yeah. Let's see. What channel does Decker use while we're out on the road? See that others doctors saying. Yep, not everybody has them. We have CBs in all of our trucks. Yep. All right. Katie, can you go onto our Facebook group right away and you guys, I'm going to hop off. I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day. I got to take care of something real quick for one of our drivers. So I will hopefully give you a call soon. You guys have a great day.